Okay, well, I was born in a haunted house in England. I was the son of a coal miner. And the little village where I was born was Cresswell in Nottinghamshire, little Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire border village. And when I was little, about 6, my brothers and sister used to play with a Ouija board. And I think that brought something into the house where they shouldn't have brought in. And with me being the baby, kind of latched onto me, I suppose. And when I was little, weird things used to happen. I used to hear like paper rustling under the bed. Just look under the bed, there was nothing there. Sometimes I used to hear footsteps coming upstairs and nobody there. And weird stuff. Very weird. When I was little, something grabbed onto me, my legs, and pulled me down to the bottom of the bed. I shouted, "Let go," and it did. Weird stuff. A few years later, I was sat in the kitchen reading a book. We used to have a big stove, wood burning stove, coal burning stove. Used to heat the whole house. And I was reading this book. The doorbell rang. It was December. It was really, really cold and snowy. It had been snowing really bad. So I got up, answered the door, and there's nobody there. Oh, that was weird. I closed the door, went back, sat down. The doorbell rang again. Ding dong. Answered it, nobody there. This is damn peculiar. So, well, okay. Closed the door, made myself a cup of tea. Went back, sat down. Ding dong, ding dong. And this time there was a knock on the door as well. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, okay. Opened the door, nobody there. So I had to look outside, and it was snowing really, really heavy most of the afternoon and night. This was about 7 o'clock at night. And I looked, and there was actually old virgin snow all over the floor. There was no footprint in the snow anywhere. It hadn't been touched. Walking up to the house, the door, steps coming up to the door, nothing. It was weird. It was one night, December. Must have been about 78, 79 maybe. And I had 2 little dogs, either Chihuahua or two little Chihuahuas. And they wouldn't go upstairs. They used to sit at the bottom of the stairs and bark. Couldn't get them up, no. I took them upstairs once. They ran back down screaming flew under the table, twisted around, and started yapping. So I always felt it was like a cold presence on the staircase when I was a kid. And got up one morning, went into the kitchen, and there was claw marks in the washable wallpaper from the ceiling to the floor. Big claw marks coming down the wall. Now it's thick, heavy washable paper. I tried to make claw marks in it with my fingers, and I couldn't even. It wouldn't even do it. These are through the paper, into the plaster, all the way down. Weird shit, man. What made that? I have no idea. No, it's scary. This mum came down. She said to me, she says, you know, you're gonna decorate. She thought I'd been pulling the paper off, getting ready for to decorate. I says, no. I says, I just told her, shit. Yeah. Weird stuff was happening in that house all the time. Tell you, when I was a kid, when I was about 6, my brother was about 13. My sister, about 17, 18. They used to play with a Ouija board. They used to put paper on this round table, upturned wine glass. Of course, I didn't know any better. I thought I just put my little fingers on there and played with it, you know? Not thinking, shit. It's like opening, never play with a Ouija board. It's like a beacon into the next world. Come in, all's welcome. I mean, it's like leaving your door open in a city. And anybody can come in. Sooner or later, you're going to get somebody in there who's really, really bad. So don't play with Ouija boards. It's a bad idea. Eventually, we left. I went into a new place. And the first things my dogs did was go upstairs and sit on the top of the stairs, and I said, look at that. You know? Top of the stairs. They went up, so that place was okay. They never went up. They would never go upstairs. When we moved, it was fine. Funny thing is, everybody who bought that house, that old house, nobody ever stayed there long. Longest they ever stayed there was about 2 or 3 months, and they left. That happened 3 or 4 times. So it makes you wonder. Whatever walked there, still walked there. It probably still does to this day. Really, really weird. One night my dad was cooking supper. I was about 8. And I went into the pantry for some bread. And he says, Chris, come here and have a look at this. And I looked from the pantry door, and this milk bottle was floating across the table on its own, just floating across the table, about an inch off the table. And then Mum came in, she just picked it, put her hand on it, put it down, not thinking. And my dad says, what is that? Dad says, what did you do that for? She says, what? Totally clueless. That was weird. That was a weird thing. So I have seen weird shit. Yeah. That was on West Street, Cresswell. I'll not give you the house number because anybody who lives there now, you know, I'll do that. That is gospel truth, yeah. Weird stuff used to happen in that house. I think it was all brought on by my brother and sister playing with a Ouija board. Luckily it stayed in the house. It didn't latch onto either me or them. But it never went. Whatever went in that house, whatever came into that house, whatever spirits, they were bad. They stayed. Probably to this day. So, there you go. If you like my channel, subscribe. If you like my little stories, subscribe. They're true. If you look at the other video, that's a UFO one. That's true. So, yeah. Thank you again for dropping by. And if you like it, as I said, just press the subscribe button and I'll get back to you. I'll subscribe back. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.